welcome to another FIFA video. Today we are going to show you a new technique that you can do alongside your League SBCs and alongside your player picks to be able to make some profit while doing the packs that you are making. So whether that is this 75 plus player pick, which you need obviously 5 players for, you could actually use the profit that you make from this method to go out and buy the players that you need to complete a player pick, which could be a good play in terms of getting a winter wildcard or getting some fodder for your club. So it works for that. And at the same time, you can also use the profit you make to go out and go to a League SBC that you want to work on. So for example, say you had to go and buy the silvers for the Premier League or the golds or whatever. So you go, obviously, first of all, you would go into your club and you would see what you have. Okay, we've got one bronze there from the Premier League. Do we have any silvers? We have, obviously we wouldn't put him in. We also have another 3 there. So we would actually need another 3 to complete that. The silvers at the moment, they're around about 2.6, 2.7k. He seems a bit more of an expensive one, but I was picking them up earlier on today at around 2.7, 2.8. And the method that I will show you, basically, if you place 50 bids, you're going to be making about 8 to 9, if not more, K from what I was looking at earlier. It does depend on how many cards you do win on bid and how many you do sell on. But from that method, yeah, you can basically invest that money you make back into making packs for Team of the Year, or to use it as a method alongside doing the player picks, or even grinding towards an SPC. So, if you wanted to go for this Pandev, he's an 85 rated squad. You go and see on Footbin how much that's cost. So I think that's around 80k from memory. So you need to repeat this method, how much is that? Like 10 times maybe to get that 80k. And then you'd be able to get this Pandev for absolutely free, an 88 rated card who looks actually very, very good, all things considering. So yeah, guys, so to do the method, it is very simple. You will have to go to, actually, I'll show you the cards I won first and I'll show you the method after. So as you can see, these are all defenders. They're all rare golds, and I'm picking them up at between 650 and 700. Ideally, if you can get them at 650, there's a wider profit margin there. If you're getting them at 700, again, that's still absolutely fine. Now you can see here I bidded on 41 cards. I got outbidded on 19. So quick maths with that is that's 22 cards that we won out of 41 cards bidded on. So you're basically getting about half of what you bid on, which is absolutely fine. So what you can do is just clear that and obviously free up some spaces, and we'll see how we do now from our second bidding session. So what you do is gold, you do rare, you would then go to position and defenders. You then go and see what the lowest buy now is on defenders. So I typically start at 900. These typically insta-sell. There's opportunity there for sniping should you want to do that. However, you can set these on for 950. It looks like Chilwell's a popular find at people picking up, but as you can see, there's not a wide variety of defenders that people are picking up. So these will go within the first sort of 15 to 20 minutes, which is absolutely fine, because when you're building your player pick or your League SBC pack, or even if you just want to keep the profit for other things, you're sustaining coins every 20 minutes with this profit. So you've got the option to sell at 900. They would insta sell. Go to 950 to get extra profit. You could go to 1,000 and hope that they sell. However, I wouldn't guarantee it. It does look like it's the same sort of players there. But to do this method, you simply go onto the bid price, onto the max. You put in your 700 coins. You could actually start at 650 and hope that you can pick these up at 650. However, there will be some bids. I tend to do 650 because sometimes you get them just as they're coming in. And then if someone already has a bid on it at 650, you can obviously just dump another bid on it up to 700. So we'll do this here and just see how many we win. Obviously, we've won I think it was 22 already. So hopefully we can win some more. So as you see here, I'm not scared of putting bids on above other bids. I'm just going to go for it and hopefully we can get them. Now obviously the cards that are from off leagues, so what you mean by off leagues, it is like the lower leagues, so your Mexicans, your Eredivisie, with them sort of pro league, I think, stuff like that. You can pick them up a little bit cheaper, normally they're 650. However, if you're going to somewhere like Ligue 1, for example, or you're going to Premier League or you're going to Ligue 1, you have to be prepared to pay probably 50 coins extra. However, it may be worth just checking them before you list them, because there's a chance they might go for more. So, for example, this Diallo from PSG, if you picked him up at 750, I believe we could actually sell him for more, just over maybe 1,000 here. He looks about 1.1. So obviously keep a note on them type of players. If you do pick them up, look at opportunities to maybe squeeze out some extra coins. For some reason, it's now showing me all the Diallos, which is not what I wanted. How many did we bid there? All right, we'll bid on another 3 more cards to get to the 50. So we'll bid on that Diallo there. I think we actually only bidded 750, but as we saw a minute ago, it was actually okay because it goes for 1.1. And then we'll get the last bid there on max. So we bid on 50 cards, so hopefully we can see what we are doing. Just while that loads, I will tell you some of my investments that I'm doing at the moment. Now, it might be risky, so I haven't recommended this in a video, but I'm just going to tell you now. I picked these up a couple of days ago at 13k, between 13 and 13,500. They have actually gone down to around 11k, but I'm fully expecting EA to release an SBC soon where wildcards may be needed. So it may be worth picking them up at Discard if you can do, or relatively close to the 10k. It may be worth going in on them. It's completely up to you, but I'm going to give it a go and let him sit there. If he goes out of packs this Graham, then obviously hopefully he'll go up anyway, and I'll be able to make my coins back. That tends to what happens with special cards, especially an English person with a lot of pace, and from the Championship where people actually do need to complete their squads with, from all the squad foundation cards. So just a little side tip there. Maybe you want to invest in these, maybe you don't. It is a little bit of a risk, and I think I am. Well, I know I'm definitely losing coins in them at the moment. So we'll just look through here. Okay, he's actually gone up about another K, which is okay. He was down as low as about 11. I know he is down at 11. 11,750 at the moment on him. So he may go up. If not, then we'll take the hit on that and look at making some profit elsewhere. But sometimes it's worth, because in the previous promo, obviously they were needed in SBCs, which meant that these cards went up to, I think it was the Benzema that came out. These cards went up to around 40k. So if these do go up, there's massive room for profit there. However, I have no, I have no sort of leaked footage or leaked information that these are going to be required. So it's at your own risk. But if you want to go in with me, then absolutely you could do so, and hopefully we make profit together. So let's just go into here and see what we won. Hopefully these will be processing now, and we can find out what bidding prices we picked them up at and how many we won. And then from that, I can kind of give you a bit of an explanation on the type of profit you could be looking at. So it did look like in that session there, we did get outbidded on quite a few. It says 21 there, so there obviously was someone probably bidding at the same time who was happy to go up to around 750, which again, if you want to, if you find your bidding isn't hitting it, which looks like it is here, you can go up to 750 knowing that you can sell them for 950. But as you can see, it is possible if you're happy to go a bit slower and pick them up at 650, 700 for that extra bit of profit. So let's just base this on picking them up at 700. I know I picked some up at 650, but let's just base it off that. And even though we know people like this Tapsoba, for example, pick them up at 650, 700, we know we can actually set them on for, well, a lot more, so around 1.1k there. So he's going to have a bit of extra profit on him. So overall, you just want to check these prices and grind extra profit where possible. So I'm just going to get my calculator up here so you can understand the type of profit that we can be expecting for this. So we've won 29 cards, so we'll go back into that. Let me just get that calculator up again, and from that, obviously we've got 700 cards. Sorry, we've got 29 cards we won, so we want to do 29 times 700. Even though obviously we've won a few under 650, but just as a round up for this video, that'll come in at 20,000 coins invested into it. And then obviously, so keep that in mind, to 20,300. We then obviously know that we can set them on for 950 minimum. So we take away the EA tax off that, which is going to leave us with around, I think, 902 coins. Yep. And then what you're going to want to do from that is take away the 700 coins that you would have invested, which leaves you guaranteed per card to earn in profit 202 coins, basically. And then what you want to do from that is you want to times that by the amount of cards that you won, so that's 29, and that's going to give you a profit of 5,872. Now let's just, as an example, say that you won 50 cards. So if you want to keep bidding until you win your 50 cards in your watch list and then go and relist them from there, you can actually do that. I don't do that now. I used to do that quite a lot. I only use that method if I'm putting some cards into my club to be able to do League SBCs. But this one I'm literally selling every single person on. And this is only going to work, just so you know, during the player picks, because people obviously were going for defenders to put in them and they need rares. So that's why this works right now. So if you're looking at this video after the player picks are gone, it may not be working. So just keep an eye on that and check the buy nows. But as I said, if you did 50 bids, obviously you'd be investing them at 700 coins. That would be 35k you're happy to invest. So you'd need at least 35k to do so. From that, obviously, we then would sell them on for 950. We would then take away the year tax, which is then the 902 coins. Take away the 700 coins that you bought them for. Again, leaving you with 202 coins. You're timesing that by 50 this time, which means you're actually going to make 10,000 coins per relist of 50 cards. Now you think the League SBCs, if I just get Footbin up, Footbin on the SBC section here, each League SBC is listed obviously at around, I believe, 20 to 30k depending on which one you do. So say you wanted to do a run through of which one looks quite reasonable at the moment. That has like a nice end pack. So League Earn, for example, you get a mega pack at the end of this. It's coming in at 26k on Xbox at the moment. So, you know, if you wanted to match that grind there alongside the League Earn grind, you can stack mega packs by literally doing, I would say, what, 2.5 relists of League Earn, Gold Rare Defenders. So that is essentially about 125 cards that you'd be bidding on, and then obviously relisting for the 950. It's going to give you 26,000 coins in coinage, and then you can reinvest that back into the Liga and SBC, get yourself a mega pack, and then obviously the option there to open all these packs as well should you want to, and then anything you get in any of these packs, so the tradable ones, so that's the small prime mixed players pack or the silver prime silver pack there, you could then sell on to make profit back again, and then reinvest that back into the grind on the mass bidding or into player picks or whatever you want to do. So that's just an option you could do. In terms of the player picks, I actually don't know how much they're coming in at. I don't think they're actually too much. So let's just have a look here. 75 player picks. So yeah, 3k. So if you did bids, obviously, for the mass bidding, and you bidded on 50 cards and you won them all and you relisted them back at 950, you're guaranteed 10,000 coins, as we saw. Now these cards are coming in at 3.4k. So if you want to reinvest that profit in, you can build free player picks and you can constantly do that grind, and you never run out of you don't actually have to use anything in your club. So that means you're going to make coins that way because you're not selling anything or using anything in your club. So you can use the other stuff in the SBCs, or obviously you can use some of them and then also use some of your profit to buy the cards that maybe you're missing to get a nice 75 player pick. So nice bit of grinding there, guys. There's a lot of opportunities with this method. So as I said, pick them up at 700 and below, so 650, 700. Relist them for 950. They'll go within the first 15 to 20 minutes. This method will only last for the next, how long player picks out for? The next sort of 2.5 days. So I'll get this video up ASAP tomorrow in the morning, so that you've got a lot of time to use this method to grind. Hopefully this method works for you guys. It should work across PC, Xbox and PlayStation. Let me know if you have any issues, but let's just end with a player pick. I'm going to show you stuff in my club, so hopefully we get a bit of pack luck for being on video. It'll be insane if we actually pack something good. I'll use untradables where possible, and hopefully we have enough here to be able to complete it. So we are going to need some gold rares, so I will try and pick a league here that we might be able to get them from. I'm just going to pick Serie A because I don't really do Serie A that often, so we'll try and use untradables again like we always try to. So we'll use this guy, we'll go and use this guy, and we'll go and use this guy. Now what obviously you can do as well, which is something I actually just thought of while doing this, is if you are doing it through the League SBC method, so you're mass bidding on the gold rares, you're then using that profit to do a League SBC, you get the end pack, you can keep that, you can then open everything else. If you get duplicate golds that are rares or commons, you can put them back into this, and that will save you having to put the profit straight into it and actually give yourself an opportunity to open some packs. So that's another way you can do it, guys. So it's completely up to you. I'm personally going to use this method to grind probably the League SBCs, so I can get some packs saved. I did open them recently, which the video will be up on my channel, I think, later today or tomorrow. So yeah, and stack packs up again, basically. So this is the method I'm going to use to do so. So let's go and see what we get in our player pick here. Hopefully it is something good for the video. We open it up and we get a duplicate Edison Cavani. A little bit disappointing for me because obviously he's a duplicate and he is untradeable. But, you know, again, it's an 85 rated card. If you're stacking that up constantly by making coins, then, you know, you're not going to have any issues and you're going to be able to grind anything in the game, which is obviously great. Oh, have I used Cavani already? No, okay, yeah, we've got the duplicate there. So from there, obviously, I can go into SBCs. I can find something that I want to grind. I'm not too sure what I want to do at the moment, but obviously I can pick one, pull it into that. I may go for the Alphonso Davies here. So I'll go into this and put them into the 84 rated squad, complete that, and then, you know, we get another pack end there, which is tradable, which you can again make profit back from, or we can save it, or, you know, we can reinvest them cards back into another player pick and get some more grindable cards to put into SBC. So this method is actually insane, guys. So enjoy it. Hopefully you can make a lot of coins, a lot of profit, a lot of coins, fodder, whatever you want to use this method for. It can go, you know, down multiple avenues. I'm pretty sure that you could probably do this for commons as well. Let's just actually have a look. So I don't know how easy it's going to be to win these, but and I'm not too sure what they're going for. Let's just search an 800 on the commons. So they actually are going for a little bit less. So unless you can bid on them at a lower price, it may be harder to make you know, the profit margin. So it looks like about 650 there. So if you can pick these up for around, I would say 450, it may be worth it. Which looks like a lot of people are doing that. So yeah, you could bid 450 on some of these and hope that you get them, and then have a bit of luck that you sell them on for a bit more if they're from a decent league. Which, you know, there's every opportunity that you could do so. So yeah, have a play. I'm doing the rares. I just find that a little bit easier to win them on bid. It looks like I am getting outbidded on quite a lot of these gold commons, so it may be worth to go down the rare method instead. But yeah, guys, that is the end of the episode today. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please do drop a like. Please do subscribe to the channel. Hoping to get to 400 subscribers as soon as possible, and I'll be a happy man if we can get that before the new year. Thank you very much, guys. Stay tuned for more video content like this, and find out the latest trading tips from the things that EA release. Thanks again, take care, and peace.